If you have a puppy, you're probably going through the teething phase, or what I like to call the baby shark phase, where they're in there and they're biting you, they're biting furniture, they're chewing on anything they can get their little mouths on. Well, let's talk about why that happens in the first place. First of all, they're puppies and they don't have hands, so they observe their world through their mouth. That's how they feel things, that's how they learn about things. So they're generally going to have their mouth on a lot of things. But the other issue is the teething. They only have 28 teeth, soon they'll have 42. But that shows us that there's a lot of gaps in there. There's a lot of exposed gums that are really, really sore and inflamed when they're teething. Chewing on something helps them feel comfort and actually helps with the teething process. So you're gonna find them searching out things to chew on and searching out things to put in their mouth. I'm going to give you some suggestions on the best things to give your puppy to help them through this teething phase. And I'm also going to tell you some of the most dangerous things that you can give your puppy to chew on. So stick around to the end and I'll give you a list of those very dangerous chews. But first, I want to mention something critical that also helps with the teething, and that is making sure that your puppy gets enough sleep. A sleepy puppy is a crabby puppy. A crabby puppy doesn't know what to do with themselves. So generally, they end up putting things in their mouth. Give your puppy a lot of rest. They need about 20 to 22 hours a day of sleep. So make sure that they have enough sleep. And you also probably will see a little bit of a reduction in the sharkiness of them. What can you give your puppy that's going to help them teeth and help their gums feel a lot better? One thing that I recommend, a simple washcloth. You're gonna get a washcloth, you're gonna roll it up, you're going to wet it so it's real wet, wring it out, put it in a baggie and put it in the freezer. And when your puppy's getting to that phase where you're like, I don't know what to do with him anymore, he's about to chew my arm off, get that cold washcloth out, give him that washcloth, and you will see that your puppy will relax, your puppy will enjoy it, and it will help with the sore gums and the sore teeth. Now, something else to consider when a puppy, actually when any dog, puppy or adult, is chewing, it's like a pacifier. It's very relaxing to them, and it causes certain portions of their brain just to kind of decompress and relax. So chewing is actually a really good thing for dogs. But we don't want them chewing on us or chewing on our furniture. So have those washcloths all set up and ready to go. My next favorite chew for a puppy is as close as your refrigerator, and that is a simple carrot. Now you want to give them a full-size carrot, not one of the baby carrots. Baby carrots they can choke on. Give them a full-size carrot. It's going to come out of the fridge, so it's going to be cold. It also is the proper hardness for them. They're not going to break their teeth on it, but it's just enough that they can suck on it, they can chew on it, it's going to soothe those gums and help with the teething. So a full-size carrot is definitely a great chew. Oh, and the other thing, they're healthy. So if your puppy bites off a little piece of it and swallows it, your dog's getting a little bit of extra nutrition. So I recommend vegetables as a whole, but carrots specifically for that chewing puppy. What if you want to go out and find something, maybe at the pet store? Wait until they're 3 months old, and I have some great suggestions for you. The first one is a collagen chew. Now, these may look like rawhide, and they come in different shapes, they come in different sizes. They may look like rawhide, but they are not. They are collagen, and collagen is super healthy for them. They even have flat ones that also kind of look like rawhide. So find one that's the appropriate size for your puppy and get them these collagen chews. They're fabulous and they're really good for adult dogs too. The other chew that I really like is called a whimsy, and these are made up of potato starch and they have different shapes, there's different colors in them, and these different colors indicate that they have different herbs in them. And it's kind of fun because I will put them out and let my dogs choose which one they want. Sometimes they want an easy one like this stick. Sometimes they go for the harder one like the alligator. So give them whichever one they like. These will seem quite hard, okay? I cannot push my fingernail into them. And you want to push your fingernail into a chewy to determine whether it's too hard or not. But there's a trick to this. When they chew these or when they put them in their mouth, they will soften up from the saliva and they'll become just the perfect texture. And the same goes with these collagen chews. So those two are very, very safe and good chews for your dog. And I'll have all of these linked below in the description. Before we get on to the very dangerous chews, I'm going to remind you to click the like button and also the subscribe button for more videos just like this. So let's talk about dangerous chews. Let's talk about things that can be dangerous to your puppy's teeth. And like humans, like children, we need to protect our teeth because we need our teeth to remain healthy. You want to look for chews like we talked about today that are a little bit softer. You want to avoid extremely hard chews. I'm going to give you a couple examples. They're a yak milk treat, and those are extremely hard. I have seen dogs break their teeth off on those as they try to bite down on them. Avoid those because it can be a costly mistake if you feed a hard chew, because then you have to run to the dentist. The other one that I would have you avoid is antlers. Now, antlers are very, very tough. And when a dog puts an antler in their mouth and they bite down, something has to give. It's not going to be the antler, it's going to be your dog's teeth. So you may end up with a dog with a broken tooth. You may end up with a dog with a fracture above the gum line where you can't even see it. So be extremely careful about the chews that you feed and never give any type of chew that's that hard. That's just not worth it. Now let's say somehow your dog got a chew that was too hard or got into something that was too hard and does break a tooth. That's an emergency. So if a dog breaks a tooth, I make a vet appointment immediately. If it's a severe break and you see like half of a tooth gone or something like that, I would get into the emergency clinic ASAP because it can be quite painful. Also, broken teeth can become infected. So you want to get them on an antibiotic. You want to get the care for them to get the pain settled so that they're not experiencing pain. So in order to eliminate all of those possibilities, look for soft chews for your dogs. Puppies, keep them on the carrots or keep them on the frozen washcloth until they're at least 3 months old, and then grab them some Whimsies.